Hi, you guys. So I wanted to talk about how you can stop yourself from overeating. Just a little backstory about me. I am IFBB Bikini Pro. So when I first started competing as an amateur, I did have a coach who gave me an eating disorder. So what he pretty much did was took away a lot of food options, made it really, really strict, made it really hard, gave me limited amounts of carbs and fat all the time, that I built a relationship with food that was bad. So what would happen is I would see food items and I would be like, oh, I can't eat that. That's bad for me. I would literally criminalize food, right? And next thing you know, I had a bad relationship with food and I tend to binge eat. So what would happen is I'll be eating perfectly consistently every day. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm just going to have one cookie. And the next thing you know, I eat a whole freaking bag of Oreos. And then I go into my pantry and I start finding chips and I find those cupcakes and I start eating, binge eating until I'm so full that I'm sick. And then I get depressed. And I repeat the goddamn process every few days. And it was ridiculous. And I had to admit to myself that I had an eating disorder. Binge eating or overeating, punishing yourself for just enjoying food in general, is an eating disorder. And I just wanted to teach people how I overcome that and how I fixed that from making myself stop overeating. The first thing I did was I planned my meals. So what I would do is I would plan my meal for the next day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and some snacks. But I found that just taking the whole idea that okay, I don't know what I'm going to eat, but actually knowing what I'm going to eat, what time I'm going to eat, and how much I'm going to eat really took the stress out of food all day. It really helped me stay on track. The next thing I started practicing was waiting 15 to 20 minutes to eat. Have you ever ate your food and you're okay, I'm still starving. So you kept eating and eating until you were so full, you made yourself sick. This is bad. You should honestly only eat food until you're just satisfied, not until you're stuffed. So what I started doing was I would eat my meal and then I would drink water with my meal, definitely a full glass of water, and then I would wait 15 to 20 minutes to see if I'm still hungry. 95% of the time I wasn't hungry, I was good to go. But if I did feel like I was a little hungry, maybe I'll add a little extra snack just to make sure that, I am satisfied. But I have found that waiting 15 to 20 minutes after eating really, really helps. And do not forget that extra glass of water. The third thing I started doing was I got rid of all those tempting foods in my pantry. I just had to do it, you guys. I'm not saying that you cannot, have a cookie here, have a brownie, a donut, a treat here and there. But my problem was I was a binge eater, okay? That was my eating disorder. I always would find one thing and then go crazy. So what I started doing was I removed those tempting foods out of my refrigerator and my pantry. And if I really, really wanted an Oreo, I was like, dude, I just want one Oreo. Instead of having a whole big family size bag in my pantry, because let's be honest, we all do that. I would just if I really wanted to, I would have to get in my car. I would drive down to the store and I would only buy the little pack, the single packs that has 3 or 4 in them. And that's it. I wouldn't bring the whole bag home with me. And honestly, most of the time, I'm too lazy and tired. I'm oh, that's too much work just to drive, just to get 3 Oreos. It's not that serious. And then I'll choose a different option. I found that really helped me stay on track. And I never had food to kind of binge eat with. So I stopped doing it, which really, really helped. The last thing I started practicing is forgiving myself for splurging on extra food. You guys, it's okay to eat. Carbs are amazing. Fats are amazing. And sometimes you want to have some extra food and that's great. But I had to learn, and I want you to start practicing. Stop punishing yourself with extra workouts and cardio when you eat extra food. Stop saying I'm cheating. Stop saying this is a cheat meal. No, you're just eating more carbs. You're just having more fat. You're having some more protein. It's extra calories, and that's okay. Maybe you had a stressful day at work. Maybe the boyfriend was pissing you off today, okay? Maybe, ladies, the menstrual cycle's happening. You know what? Your period and your fallopian tubes are telling you that you need an extra cupcake. That is okay. But I don't want you to, and I had to learn this myself, go back to the gym and then do 2-3 hours of cardio. You're punishing yourself for just eating more food. And this is a vicious cycle that's really, really hard to get out of. You need to stay consistent. You overeat one day, that's okay. You overeat one meal, just get back on track on the next meal and forgive yourself. You're human. I hope these were some great tips for you guys on how to overcome overeating. If you are having any issues with eating, you found out you have an eating disorder, or maybe it's kind of hard for you to figure out how much to eat, you just need help, please just message me and just ask me any questions you may have. I'm always here to help. I just want to help everyone. Just eat the things that you love while still hitting your weight loss goals. That's all I care about. All right, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.